Elliott is a missile downhill here against the run. You see him filling. Queen gets cut. You see him filling real fast, triggering downhill. If you watch this play from the side, you're going to see Humphrey do a great job getting off his block right here and effectively have to two-gap this. So big play by Marlon, but you'll notice this is a very high one-arm tackle out of necessity. He doesn't have his outside arm free. Backed it up just a little bit more. This is the kind of tackle that Henry breaks in his sleep. But I have to believe he sees Elliott coming downhill, and you'll see him kind of fold in. And I wonder about this, just trying to avoid this hit from Elliott. In other words, I wonder if Elliott coming downhill at that rate triggers something in his mind, at Henry's mind, and he's trying to avoid contact here. And I wonder if this trigger downhill doesn't have just as much to do with the ball carrier being brought down as 44. Just misses lighting him up. He does get into him, but not like he intended to. Watch it again. You're going to see the shadow from the top of your screen come firing downhill. This is the Titans' first third down, and the Ravens get off the field. Tannehill tries to make a play deep, because he's got one-on-one. But you see the tight end move or motion pre-snap. Where are we? Back it up a little bit. There he is. And you see Chuck start to make calls. The Ravens are going to send Chuck. And DeShon's going to get over and bracket. This is 49 board. Really nice job here. They've got him lined up as a 4 technique at the line of standing at the line of scrimmage. He's going to do a great job dropping. I'm assuming he's the wall player here, but he really does a good job getting under right here, and they get a bracket. Elliott comes down, and that's what was being communicated. The coverage of this tight end by Chuck. You'll see something identified by the Ravens pretty early in this game. This is the first series. 64 cannot hang. 64 cannot hang on any kind of stunt. He's very confused. You see 40, Malik, get a clean look as board drops out there. And the Ravens were able to exploit that guard coming after the quarterback a little bit. Good pressure by Malik, and then you see the hit here by Campbell. Watch it again. This might be my favorite look at Elliott in the game. Might be. Just because it's showing his abilities to read these routes and cover deep. I think the Titans convert here, but what we want to point out is he's on opposite seam. They run this boot. Here's that split. That split look that we talked about. And he finds the tight end. But you can see Elliott come opposite. And as they do these switch routes, Peters gets kind of rubbed by Chuck there, and he does a nice job coming on top. You can see from the opposite side when he breaks that pocket or boots, he's looking deep and he's checking that safety. So DeShon did a good job coming over from this seam. Maybe as he, I don't know, furthers his instincts. This is too much to ask, but my sense is that Ed Reed, and I'm not putting DeShon down, I love what he does here. Ed Reed would have baited that quarterback into making that throw there, stayed on that seam just a little bit longer, and made a play on that football. But this is encouraging. This is, again, I'm not saying he's Ed Reed or should be Ed Reed. Elliott at the line here. He looks like he is over the tight end in coverage. C-gap run. And watch how smart he is on this botched screen to the tight end. He locks out that tackle. He's got his eyes to the quarterback. He reads this play straight away. Great play by Ward, of course, to get in the throwing lane. But if he does not, watch him lock out this tackle here and get wide. If that ball gets through, Elliott's bringing him down. It's just a great play by Elliott. Great play by Ward, but really smart. A lot of smart football and physical football on display on this one play. This play reminds me a lot of Earl Thomas. It really is dependent on DeShon's ability to get downhill in a hurry. You see him move. You see him move before that ball is snapped. He does have the tight end here. It looks like the Ravens are in some sort of bail, cover 3 on the outside. You see that this slot hitch here is wide open. Wide open. Big time instincts, big time trigger as he sees the tight end opposite Tannehill run to the flat. Now, why doesn't Tannehill see this route? He's not thinking about it. It's 3rd down and 2. He's thinking if this corner goes away and follows this receiver, he's going to have him wide open. He has no idea that this dude's coming downhill. So that's all he's looking for here. He's just reading this coverage, and he's going to have 2 yards free and easy on the outside. And DeShon pops him. Watch it from this perspective. Trigger. Gets around what's kind of a rub, you know, Jimmy bailing. I think that's Jimmy outside.